Yo, what's up, people? This is another insight blog presented by the founder of Fourth Dimension, me, the Adult Book Club, regarding Never Kiss and Tell, by none other than Tracy Howard. Shout out Tracy Howard. Anyway, this unique story starts off when um a psychologist named Brooke gets stuck in the elevator coming from a shoe sale in the Manalo Blahnik building on the 20th third floor of this building. Referred to her by a longtime client named Joey. Now she is what I remind you, a psychologist, and her client name is Joey. Okay. Um, I want to go on to as the story goes. I don't want to, I don't want to, sound, I don't want to sound, too excited, but this story is is good. Now, she gets stuck in the elevator. Remember, she gets stuck in the elevator, but she gets stuck in the elevator with this dude who who uh who name is Hudson Taylor. While in the elevator, Hudson, who was married and wasn't doing so well with his wife, proceeded to show interest in Brooke. Although Brooke she felt a longing too. She put it all aside when she found out that Hudson was married. Okay, because she had been cheated on when she was married. So she had went to her husband office right one day and with her Gucci with a Gucci basket full of nice items and food, practically naked with just a robe on. Not one of them robes, but one of them one of them little trench coats. She had came from the crib. She had a little trench coat on. Walked outside, got in the cab, took a cab over there to his office, everything with the trench coat on. But she got in the office. She was gonna take it to the car, reveal a little sexiness, in her own sexy way. But anyway, when she got there, all she seen was his face buried in between some woman thighs. Anyway, she dropped the basket, walked out crying, expecting him to chase her home. Expected any woman would expect a dude, what I'm saying, who get caught like that, what I'm saying, especially if they was in a long term relationship. She expecting the dude to run up behind her like, baby, oh, with some type of excuse or some type of beg or plea not to go. But him, he didn't. He just continued eating the girl pussy. And then the next day, he went home. She found him at the dinner table. At the dinner table, and then he told her he wanted a divorce. That shit was crazy as hell. But Taylor keeps trying to convince her that his marriage is over while in the elevator. But Brooke, she wouldn't budge until one day he gets a raise from doing business with his wealthy client, and contacted through his boss. So he decides to take us some. He decides to take some time off, and go to the islands. So he invited Brooke. You know, Brooke, being herself, any woman, what I'm saying, would be like, hell yeah, I'll go with you. But anyway, he invites her to the island. Then he buys himself a Mercedes Maybach for $350,000. 350,000. A new office. When he went home to get his thing for his trip, his wife, who all the while had been taking therapy sessions with Brooke, and this they didn't even know. Brooke when 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 Tracy met Brooke, and his Tracy wife. That was way before Tracy wife had met Brooke. So she was taking therapy lessons with Brooke, and Brooke ain't even know that that was his wife. So um, Brooke was planning to get him for everything he owned doing a divorce. Wait, oh yeah, no. His wife was planning to get Hudson for everything he owned doing after the divorce. The trip was taken, and Hudson and Brooke grew fond of each other. So now he on Brooke Hills. Feel me? So they had sex several times after the trip. Brooke was back to her normal life with daily clients, including Hudson's wife. Well, Hudson came in there. She finna divorce him, take all his money though. Anyway, but nobody knew the other who the other truly was until Hudson hired a private investigator, Max. Max, he a crazy motherfucker. Anyway, he had a private investigator for his wife named Max, just in case shit had got nasty with the divorce settlement. He would have proof of infidelity. This one, Hudson had read Max's report on his wife, stating that she was seeing a ther- s- psychiatrist under a alias name, and the psychiatrist was named Brooke. Soon as he read it, he just like, damn. He immediately went to the office, right, to Brooke's office to tell her what he knew. And while in her office, his wife was scheduled to see Brooke. So he wound up having to hide in the closet while Brooke talked to his wife in the room. But it wasn't that long because she had rescheduled. So the story goes on. At the time, Hudson came to find out that the wealthy client, he was advised to contact through his boss. Where he got that promotion I told you about earlier was a drug dealer, and the money that he made, money that was dealt was dirty money, you know. So one looking good for Hudson at this point in time, and the FBI was threatened to threatened an indictment on him during this time unless he got a hold of this file called Mavis Beacon. That this is a very important file because it clears his name, which proves that he had no type of pre-association or contact whatsoever. That was just he was just following a senior's partner's order, you know, and all the while the file was in his home, which his wife would not let him in. So he was in a predicament because she was poor as hell. She about to hit him for all his money. Won't even let him in his own crib to search for the file. You know, and now while she was in the crib one day chilling, she got a call from his boss offering his boss name Edward, who offered $150,000 for the file to clear his name and tell Taylor and let Taylor take the fall. Now, the accountant somehow misplaced it, and no one uh, uh, ended up finding it. They had a little accountant that was uh working for him and working for his wife. So yeah, a little young little chick who was just sorting out the files and everything, but uh, they had to end up finding it. No one could question her about her where it was because Taylor's wife, Mr. Hudson's wife, had sent her to the city to buy some cocaine. Okay, for her. I don't think Hudson knew that his wife snorted cocaine or whatever. But anyway, um, the accountant had got arrested with the drug on the way back. So once incarcerated, she called Taylor. I mean, Mr. Hudson, who what the fuck? Who went to bond who went to bond out. She also heard overheard him saying something about a file that she had misplaced, and she went to look for it for him as payback for her bail. So the story goes on. While Brooks' longtime client Joey was pregnant, uh she she uh she she was pregnant. Now he had a this is Brooks' other client besides Mr. Hudson's wife. She and didn't know who the baby daddy was between this guy named Evan and Brent. So she went to tell Brent she was pregnant, and he assumed it was his baby and suggested that they get married. I don't know why dudes do that, but anyway, Brooke, however, told her that she must tell him that she was cheating and that there's a possibility that the baby is not his. And this is funny to me because you know what I'm saying. That's only that's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying. I just at that point I just imagine what I'm saying how it was back in the days with slavery and stuff. You know how them white women would be with their white husband, and and they didn't tell them and stuff like that. That's sad. It's an emotional thing because both here it is, both of y'all white, and then y'all you buying all this stuff for this baby and shit like that, and then the baby come out and it's black. I mean, man, Joe. I don't know how the hell. I know that it was crazy back in the days, but anyway, back to the story. Um, however, uh, so Brooke set out to do just that. She was gonna go tell him like, "Hey, this is possibly named to your baby," and that. But just wait, she went home. She went home and caught Brent taking dick from Evan. I'm like, what the fuck? On her bed. This is the dude. This is the dude that she was cheating on. She was cheating on Brent with Evan. And she didn't know who the baby daddy was between them two. But when she went to go tell this nigga Brent, she caught him on in the bed fucking on Evan. So Brent ran Brent ran behind ran behind talking about let him explain and shit like that. I mean, I don't know how, but he was talking about he gonna explain it and everything like that. Joey wouldn't hear it. She wouldn't hear it. None of it. She she went to Brooke crib, the therapist, and well, Brooke wound up letting her stay with her until she got a new crib. All the while, uh, Audie, you know, tell you about Edward, uh, Taylor's boss was in deep water because of the deal that went down. So Friday, when the detectives came to meet with Taylor and his lawyer, the teacher and accountant showed up all of a sudden, mysteriously with the file that proved that Taylor had nothing to do with it, and it was a shady deal. So Edward ended up going to jail. Taylor finally get a divorce from his wife, who moved to Atlanta and opened up a shop, an interior design company with the money she got from him for for the divorce and everything. She didn't get that much though, cause like I told you, she had what happened? Yeah, he finally got a divorce from white, but she got that much like a couple thousand for the interior design company. That was it. But remember that private investigator wound up going out with the accountant and Joey who caught a man with that gay dude who she's fucking as well ended up taking Brent back after call him cheating with a now who dude who's now her ex fucking on him. They had a baby. The baby, I don't think the baby wasn't his though. He found out the baby wasn't even his. And, so the dude, the other dude, Evan had got away. He got away, but the baby, Olivia, that's who they was. What they named. She got a new crib. So that was that was a crazy motherfucker story. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell gonna happen. It's fucked up. But anyway, y'all can catch me back on another blog. Catch me back on another with another blog. Another insight blog next week. All right, all right. I'm out, bitches.